Good afternoon all. Kevin here, going to Strax. On a Saturday afternoon in Cornwall, southwest of England. The weather's turned back to being rather mild, which has caught us out a little bit because our wood burner is now going 24/7. So I'm sat here with a wood burner going with the door open. Smoking my 7 320, and in it I have some Dunhill Deluxe Navy rolls, which I picked up for the first time a few days ago. Whilst it's perfectly pleasant and something I've enjoyed smoking, I'm not sure it justifies the premium price. I'm guessing it's the coin-like display. It's packaged in the usual Dunhill tin, but the tobacco comes in quite firm, thick coils, and whether it's that extra process that you're paying for or just the fact that Dunhill will call it deluxe, I'm not quite sure. But either way, it's very pleasant. And to go with it, I thought it was a bit early for a beer. It is not yet 2:30, so I got myself a nice double espresso. I may have mentioned it previously that I recently had to replace our coffee machine. At the same time, we splashed out on a grinder. So, coffee beans. Charlie. Come here, Charlie. Come here a minute. Come here. That's a good boy. And as you can tell, he survived his operation. He's less of a dog than he once was. But he survived. He seems to be determined to go. You're in the way of the camera now, mate. Settle down. He survived, and after a few days of discomfort and troublesome behaviour, we seem to be settling down normally. I'm not allowed to take him for anything other than a short road walk at the moment until he heals up properly, and he's finding that quite frustrating. Careful, because you're going to knock the table flying, and that means my coffee will go and the camera will go and everything else will go. I know, I think you're wonderful too. Excuse me a moment while I bribe him with biscuits. Anything for food. Typical bloke. I've been doing my best to catch up on YouTube. I haven't, of course, managed to watch all the videos. Oh dear. Wait, you gulp that. I've skimmed through a few, watched a few in detail. Noticed the lack of some familiar faces. Or maybe it wasn't just me that disappeared during the summer months. He who once was Bama Piper became Van Tripping. His account seems to be empty now, all videos have been taken down. Wisdom Junkie Sporadic. Don't know the last time I saw El Magnifico. Stutter, of course. Cynthia and Susan. But there's plenty of others out there who are filling the gap, allowing the community to carry on evolving, and ensuring there are always more videos to watch than I can find time for. The newest batch of regulation in this country comes into force on the 1st of November, relating to the need to individually license every different tobacco, and indeed the same tobacco if it has more than one name. It has to be licensed under each name. So the shops that used to buy tobacco in and then brand it as a home brand won't be doing that anymore. This of course is the reason that some small suppliers, including the veritable Glyn Quelch from GQ Tobaccos, have decided to cease that side of the role. GQ now stocks very little tobacco and a supply of pipes and accessories rather than anything else. Well, I've joined a small band of pipe smokers over here who've ordered one last blended combination called Nesmac, I believe. Taking this on faith, I've never tried it, but it's been ordered. Should be with the group leader tomorrow. He will appropriately divvy up and send it out to us each. I almost hope I don't like it too much, because it's the last we'll ever get. But I suppose that's evolution too. Right, coffee. That's the trouble with espresso. You always want a bit more. You're always wary of having too much more. Brief rant, because I haven't done a rant for a long time. Bloody Christmas. Being left along on my own today, naturally enough, I was given a few small chores to deal with. One of which was a general tidy up. And in my tidying, I noticed my wife's latest magazine. She subscribes to a couple of magazines. The latest one is a Christmas edition. Shops are starting to sell Christmas decorations. Some shops have got festive music playing. At work we're having to choose Christmas cards so that we can get them printed in time to get them issued to clients. It's October, for God's sakes. In an ideal world, it should be illegal to mention the C word, except during the month of December. But in the consumer society in which we live, the very survival of the Western economy requires that we buy. Which means The buggers at the top have got to sell, sell, sell to us. So I've no doubt that as soon as Christmas is over and done with, we'll start seeing rubbish about Easter. There you go. Minor rant. It's over. I watched a video from Soulshine Paper today. Soulshine Paper, Soulshine Smoker. Soulshine something or other. Connor. I've been watching Connor's videos for a year or more now. He started off with a combination, primarily a music channel. He's quite an accomplished guitar player. And set up a separate channel for his pipe and cigar related hobby. I almost said habit then, but hobby. And it's worth checking him out if you haven't already come across him. He's got a pleasant Irish accent which helps while away the time. But this morning he was talking about the lack of individuality. Apart from being a musician, he also teaches guitar, and he was saying of the young people in particular who take lessons, there are so very, very few with a mind of their own. The rest are all very content to follow the herd. And I commented that individuality comes with character and age. Having thought about it, I might have been a bit rash to comment that, because yes, it does. Your individuality does develop over time, and people's individuality develops at different paces. But of course, it's much easier to steer us and to market to us, to ensure the consumer society, if we do follow in great clumps of herds. So I wonder, with my foil hat carefully hidden, and the conspiracy theories come in thick and fast, whether or not this is actually a form of long-term training to get us into our little tribal patterns and thus make us easier to guide and steer in the future. If so, those of us that insist on bucking trends, ignoring fashion, etc., must be a serious irritant to the powers that be. It's quite a comforting thought that just by refusing to follow a trend, you could irritate somebody in power. I'm talking of somebody in power. It's been quite a year for votes and elections and all that rubbish. But the Americans, my friends across the water, you must be getting so sick and tired of your lot. I'm sure we only get a cut down version, and yet it seems to be never ending. I'm looking forward to the second half of November just so it stops coming up on the news. I don't care which way Mr. Trump parts his hair. Whether Hillary always wears matching two-piece suits, I don't care. As far as I can tell, and I feel certain that we only get a very limited glimpse at reality. Neither one of those candidates is actually worthy as the people I know from America. And you must be struggling to find a reason to get off your backsides and vote for either one of them. But vote you should. It's difficult to justify complaining about government and the way government works if you don't partake in the system. Unless, of course, your complaint is the system. So, my American friends, get yourselves out there, get yourselves down to the polling stations as soon as you can, get it over and done with, for better or for worse. I doubt whether it will really make a difference which one gets selected. I'm sure there'll be one or two marginal changes around the edges. But, as in this country, those in power stay in power. The rest of us watch. Anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough. I'm going to finish this pipe, possibly with another double espresso. Assuming I can stop myself from bouncing off the ceiling, I'll try and get this video uploaded. Take care, my friends. Be happy. Enjoy your smoke.